Hello, this is Hooked by Happenstance. I'm Kendra, and this is Peachlet, my fibery doppelganger. Now, she serves many purposes in my life, just chilling, hanging out with me while I'm working on my crafts, but mostly she is my fibery taskmaster. She is here to help me focus on areas of my crafty life that I would like to be making more forward progress in, but don't always devote the necessary time. And so Peachlet and I have devised this little game called Let Peachlet Play with my crafty life, where we drop a puck down this board here, and it lands in a cup for one of these items. Now, when it lands in one of these areas, I am then tasked to do the assignment Peachlet has set out for me. So the most recent assignment she gave me was to make Makes Monday happen. And you all saw that video. It came out on, well, it came out on Tuesday. I filmed it on Monday, and it took over 9 hours for it to crawl onto the interwebs. So that was the thing. But now it is up, and so we can all enjoy the thawing. But now it's time for her to assign me something new, because I have apparently a shortage of crafty things to spend my time on. But like I said, I do want to be endeavoring to put time and energy into these various areas. So real quick, I will recap what our options are before she gets to make her drop. So the first area is to add to the pattern pile. That is the pile of patterns available to my patrons on Patreon, Peachlet's pattern pile. In fact, we're at the $8 patronage level, in addition to getting your name on my Wall of Fame here in my office that's in the background of many a video, and getting access to the Inspiritment pattern, which is the shawl that is hanging on that Wall of Fame. You also get a monthly postcard from the two of us, and access to all of my patterns, which are posted online at this point. So, sometimes she assigns me to add to that pile, and she has already made that assignment for assignment number 1. The next area is I'm Fairly Prepared, which involves my other favorite thing, which is the county fair. So that's an option. Next we have Makes Monday Happen, which, as you all saw earlier this week, is when I do a standard fibery podcast, which for some reason I have difficulty accomplishing, despite the fact everybody else seems to enjoy watching and making those sorts of videos. They are just, they're tricky for me, but with her assignment, it makes it a little easier. Next, we have Pick a Patron, where I take all of those patron names I talked about, and I put them in a hat from the last 2 months at this point. Everybody gets a ticket for every $1 of patronage, and then I will pull out a name, and there's a surprise that goes along with it, which I have not revealed, and I will not be revealing until I pick a patron. Then we have Fill the Shop, which means that I need to complete between 6 and 10 bags to put an update up in my online shop so that y'all can get your hands on some new bags. Then we have Dress Myself by Myself, which today I'm actually wearing a completely handmade wardrobe. I noticed unintentionally. I just happened to pull out clothes I wanted to wear, and then I realized looking down that I made all of this. I made my capris, I made my shirt, I made my cardigan, I made my earrings. So that was exciting. But when I draw that cup, then I need to make a garment, be it a dress, a top, something sizable to add to my handmade wardrobe. And finally, Get Scrappy Happy. I have all the scraps of yarn, and I have some scrap projects that I'd like to put some time and energy into, and when that is picked, I will put some generous amount of time into a scrap project. Alright, so now it is time for you to give me another assignment. Doesn't that sound like a good plan? Now, this board does not always cooperate on the first try. It is not of the highest quality. Now, the decorations are, I made those myself. But the construction itself sometimes leaves something to be desired. So we're going to drop the puck, and if it does not work on the first go, we'll just roll with it and keep trying again. Because in addition to helping me move forward in my crafty life and, you know, help me make decisions, this is also supposed to help me make decisions without a lot of stress. So we're not going to be stressed, and by we, I mean me. I'm not going to be stressed when this doesn't work on the first try, because so far, it never has. So, I'm going to go ahead and drop this puck for you because, well, yarn hands, and that doesn't work. But Peachlet will be right here by my side to help me with the picking process. So, start here, same place we did last couple times, and give it a drop, and whoop. See, I told you. It doesn't always work on the first go. But I have more pucks because I don't want to crawl under my chair. Here we go. Let's grab another one. Another ball of yarn. Because there's never a shortage of yarn balls around here. And, ooh, I'm fairly prepared. Well, that means that between now and the next Let Peachlet Play with My Crafty Life video, I will be completing an item for the county fair. Will it be crochet? Maybe. Will it be other? Because there are other areas of my crafty life which I enter in the fair? Perhaps. I need to go and dig out my fair book and start making plans because the fair is the end of July, which sounds really far away, but when it comes to crafting, it really isn't. Now, I may have already completed items that will match some of the categories for the fair. So I need to look at that first and narrow things down so that I will know what's coming. So, we will see. Perhaps I'll do a whole video talking about fair prep, or maybe I'll just cover it in the next Let Peachlet Play with My Crafty Life video. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seat. Peachlet certainly is. So if you're interested in seeing all the shenanigans with myself and Peachlet here, the best way to do that is to subscribe down below. Because while I do post regularly-ish, I do not post on a schedule. Just not how I roll. So the best way to make sure you don't miss out on anything and they all just float to the top of your sub feed is by subscribing. And we will see you all next time. Bye!